Oh my goodness, we are back at it. You know, I forgot to do the pre-show drop on social media. So let me go
I did
ahead.
a little one.
Oh, I just made a little
No,
one up
please don't
too
do
right
it. You know
now.
how many takes it take you.
You know what I mean? Oh my god, you know I be cracking up the whole time for no
What?
reason.
No, because they like to talk shit while I'm doing it. And hold up, you be acting like I
You
can't
don't get
knock the
nobody a
bitches
heads
out
up.
real quick.
You can't. That's the thing.
With
He
but
he do it faster than me.
I do it faster than most of y'all, but it's cool. Mayhem
Y'all
gonna do
don't
it for the rest
see
of the
the thing is,
season.
you be muting
No,
it.
no, no. He gonna be
You be
nonchalant
muting it.
as
Yeah,
fuck.
don't do me. Yeah, you know. Yeah, I don't know how to.
He be
How
it
to
up.
voice it.
Yeah, so y'all
Look
know
He
for
what
said,
it.
I
it
don't even know why I'm
is.
doing this. Y'all know we got the show.
Y'all
You know what time it starts.
tune
Stop playing these
in.
games. Go ahead and watch us.
Yeah.
Click the link in the bio.
I'm a good at linking
Yo,
my
it
I
will
just
guy.
be
did a
there
little
shortly.
boomerang and I called it a
You make me
day.
feel like a OnlyFans girl. Linking bio. That's fire.
You
Hey,
wanna
I
know
gotta
what's
ask y'all.
crazy?
Y'all the type to put your cash app for your birthday on your Instagram? I know, I
No.
know, I know, I
I
know.
think I
Vanilla
did
is.
it. I think
Vanilla
I did
definitely
it
is the type.
1 year
I
when
did
it
it
was
one
doing
Vanilla
the
the
time.
type.
craze. But that
Vanilla
was
the
like
type.
3 years
Vanilla
ago.
definitely the type.
Vanilla, she
I
don't
did
gotta
it
do it. She
once.
don't gotta do it. She ain't gotta
I
do it
did it
every
once
year.
for my 21st and that was it. I'm not doing
I
that
did it
That
again.
was last
once.
year.
No, it was 2 years ago. Smart
I
ass.
ain't far off. You making it something else 5 years ago.
No, but
When I was 21.
whatever. I have to curse
I know.
it.
23. Oh,
Right.
I'm
Catch me next
crying.
Friday.
You wanna know what's crazy?
No, I did it once only.
I did the clip,
it's your
right?
birthday next Friday.
Yeah,
Oh, Per, what we doing?
downtown. Well, for that's one of the little things just to make it easier because I know too many fucking people.
You just let me know where we at and I'll be there.
Cool.
I don't work on Fridays.
Well,
I'll bet.
Same.
I'll be in Atlanta unless you here. No, that don't mean shit,
No.
cause y'all come to Atlanta, don't even holler at your boy.
Don't even go
No.
there. Don't even
Yeah.
go there.
Mayhem and I tell him. Well, Mayhem told him the day before, so I mean,
Man,
The
what's
thing
up,
about
bro?
it is, the thing is,
I told him way in advance,
Bro.
but then like
Yo,
I
don't
also
fuck
kept
with
you want to
you.
know how
I
I'm
shitty?
kept
real
you
one.
updated. I
Ma-
kept you updated throughout the whole trip and,
Oh
and
no,
let you know what
man
was
is way
going
easier.
on.
For me, it's way easier. I just forgot. It's fine.
Oh, but you wanna know what's crazy? I remembered on
I got
Sunday. I remember on Sunday, I was like, damn, he was here, right? Fuck, he must have went already. Then he hit me and he was like, oh yeah, well shit got delayed. But that's because but it was weather was crazy. Weather was crazy.
My nigga,
Really?
yo, that's one of the reasons why there's no point even hanging. The shit was pouring. Like
oh,
you had to like
snap.
pick
I
and
hope it's
choose
not like
when you was
that.
going out.
I didn't even realize until like Sunday evening. I was like, damn, oh shit, he was here this weekend. Cause niggas ripping and running. But I'm gonna hold that over y'all
Ain't
head.
no ripping around in that rain. Not in that rain. Ain't
Oh,
nobody
now
ripping-
I'm hustling.
I ain't go.
It was
I'm
that
hustling.
I ain't
bad.
gonna lie. I never heard. I heard Florida Thunder. I swear to. I was in a gymnasium and the lights were flickering. Like that.
What y'all doing in the
So-
gym? Playing ball?
Yeah. So
Oh,
my flight got delayed.
Georgia power is trash. Like, if somebody
Whoa.
fart too hard, the power goes out here. Like, this shit is trash, bro.
Damn. Hopefully, I'm
So
just
my
like,
flight got
for
It's a
delayed.
little
Labor
cloudy
Day.
out there.
My flight had got delayed. It got delayed on Sunday 3 times. Then it got canceled. So then I had to stay Monday. And I swear to God, that Monday rain made me think that it was gonna get canceled again. I was in that bitch like, oh my God. The lights were flickering. The lights were flickering again. The thunder really smacking the walls. I'm like,
No.
but thank God I got through. Thank God I got back. I got back what was that? Monday night at like 11.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not bad next month. I'm thinking about making a trip up there for Labor Day. I've never experienced like a thunderstorm in Georgia before, so
Let's see. Let's
Me
see.
neither.
Let's see if she
Just
hit my
smack the
hit
fuck.
my line. Let's see. Let's
I
see.
will.
Third one's a charm. Oh no! Well, I can't lie. Cause you came up for AGP. I saw you.
Right. I was about to
Yeah.
say you saw me.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
these two in the middle.
Now you
Yeah.
asked LB last time he came to Orlando what he said he was gonna do, and then he didn't do it. So he's playing this game. Since he playing this game,
What?
I said
Well,
he came
I
to Atlanta.
mean-
He was like, I'm gonna check in. He's like, I'm gonna check out. I'm gonna check out. Then the next day he hit us up like, oh, I ain't really had the time. Really, I had to hit the road.
Oh,
really
not
quick.
the first. All right, the first time because I was at Vanilla House for like 3 days. But no, the
No,
second
the other time
time
after that.
I literally came in town that evening, stayed at Thang House. He stayed downtown, so I stayed at Thang House, and then left out the next morning.
Damn.
You know, so yeah, that was the only reason. But
He might have popped out. He might have popped out that night. I don't know.
man, I didn't have to go nowhere. My dog got the green card. We be smoking. We be smoking.
Yeah. Ain't gonna lie, the gas in Atlanta kind of nice.
Shit, where? Where?
Oh.
But it,
Man,
I can't
if I hear
say-
one more,
I
if I hear-
can't-
you get-
I
I know
can't
you
say,
get, yeah.
I
But
can't-
if I hear one more nigga in Atlanta say, "I got that Zah," I got that Zah. Zah equals mid. I'm finna tell you straight up, it equals mid. The shit's trash, bro. Like I have yet to smoke any weed that made me say, "Damn, this is some good ass weed." One time I smoked something say, "This shit's straight," but I have yet. I promise you, bro. I was like, bro, y'all better be glad I'm out the game. Y'all better be glad. Yeah. I heard they got good chicken wings too. But yeah, so how was y'all week though? Like my week been a little crazy, but we're gonna start over there at the end with the young one. Redbone with the glasses. What's up? How was your week?
Hell yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm ready for the week to be over. I've just been doing a lot of like quick preparations. I got an engagement party this weekend, Beyonce next week, and then my birthday that same week. So I've just been trying to figure stuff out. But other than that,
Y'all
like,
still buying Beyonce tickets? That's a whole
I
rip.
bought mine back in February, March, but I didn't drop a bag like these people. I didn't get into no arguments with my nigga that I wanted to take money out the house fund because I saw a couple got into an argument about that. Hell yeah, she was
like I'm like, bro, y'all pay all this money for being. I'm finna create an AI bot that just take a penny from every sale that's made, and I'll still be a millionaire. Fucking
I already
around.
saw Atlanta. She got 3 shows coming up this weekend. Listen, she
Yeah.
already made like 240 million already.
I want to know who won this lotto. Cause Atlanta, Georgia had a $999 million lotto.
And
And
we
I
had
seen it
1.1. We had 1.5 billion here.
Bro, I don't even play the lotto. I'm about to start buying tickets. I'm about to just
I've
start.
never had a lot. I never done a lotto ticket. It got bought at a
Ever?
Publix in Neptune Beach, I think.
Neptune.
Neptune
God
Beach.
damn. See,
Where's that?
Neptune, I think it's like in it's between Central Florida and South Florida. Oh no, I'm thinking about
Isn't it?
Naples.
Coastal?
I'm thinking about
No.
Naples.
Bro.
Uh,
I've never heard
Oh
of
no,
it.
I used to live by Naples. Fuck Naples, but yeah.
Oh my god. It was
Immokalee
so trash
is
over
down
there.
there or something. Not Immokalee. What's that small town by Naples that?
Fort
no, Immokalee
Myers?
is up. Immokalee is up north.
Actually, Neptune is right next to Jacksonville Beach.
Oh, okay, bet. All right. What about you, man? How was your week, bro?
That shit. When you get your shit delayed and you get home mad late on a Monday, I feel like my week has been extremely fucking long. So, cheers to the fucking weekend, yo. Cheers.
I hear that. I hear that.
Friday.
Yeah. What about you, Vanilla?
It's been good. Had its ups and downs. Just getting back in the routine of waking up early in the morning since school started and whatnot. So, yay! I get to see kids all day.
Yeah. My week been all right. Just working on these plans. Supposed to be going out to Thailand in October. Yeah, so getting that stuff in order. Fingers crossed everything works out and I'll be there. Turn up. Supposed to go out for like a week or so. So we'll see how that works out. So that's all it is. Just grinding, getting stuff in order, business stuff. You know how that go. But we're not gonna hold it up
Pictures
any.
with the elephants.
Females go do that shit. All right.
That's what I would do.
What a lot of people don't realize is this shit that y'all like doing Bali and Thailand and all that shit is not on the beaten path. Like that shit is out there. And then you gotta wait in line for a long period of time, just take a picture for 5 seconds. And that's shit that females do. I'm gonna be out there enjoying. They got weed shops out there. They got I heard that what was it? Like they have the boats and yachts things you can do from island to island out there. that's real fun and all that shit. So I'm just gonna be out there relaxing. I'm just trying to relax, handle a little business, but relax. I want to set up a couple networks out that way. So you know, they really like American hip hop. So if I can set up a couple networks out there, bit, I go out there and do some DJing once or twice a year. So
put me in a music video.
You gonna be in that bit? I know you gonna be in that bit. That's it. You're not doing nothing else.
I just gonna be by your side.
Hey,
Yeah, just put me in a video. That's all I need.
Hype man.
the most expensive thing to get to Thailand
Don't give
is
me
the
the mic,
flight.
though. I am not your MC.
That's one thing I learned. Like as I travel more, it's just the flight is the most expensive thing. Unless you go like when I went to like Europe and shit. Like of course Europe is a little more expensive, but all those other places, that shit, whatever. But we're gonna go ahead and get into this thing. You know, we're not gonna hold it up any much longer. Clear my throat. What the business is? This your boy LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy here, my bro Mayhem, the beautiful Vanilla, the beautiful Alicia, and this is Vibe Society. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby.
Oh my god!
I'm talking about everybody having a whole dance battle and this shit going boom.
Oh, so
boom,
you can
boom,
see everything
boom.
on your end. I was
Oh,
like, I
yeah.
feel like you can see me this whole time.
Yeah, you can see it.
I can see everything. Like I see stuff before it even happens, so I know exactly what's happening when it happens before it happens. But nah, it'd be funny because when y'all don't be thinking I'll be looking, I be seeing people and they know
Right.
be trying to fix stuff in their camera. I be like, I'm gonna start stream recording. We're gonna have a blooper show one of these days.
Oh wow.
All right, so first off, before we go any further, you know we got to shout out this network that made this thing possible. Shout out to C Media, and also shout out our sponsors, Mixmasters LLC. Get them drinks right every week, and Vanilla be hoarding all the drinks. So
I put it in the chat that I had to drink.
You
I
do.
said y'all could come pick them up. Don't do that.
I'm in Atlanta. I need to have mine
It
delivered.
used to be nice when she used to drop them off here after work. I'm like, okay, good. I don't gotta go on her side.
She be
of
saying,
town.
"Come pick them
Nope.
up."
Yep. Ugh.
East
I'm gonna get his
side.
address.
My car, especially because my car was going through it this week, and like I had to personally go buy the part and fix it myself.
Okay, handy
So,
woman.
yeah. Oh, yeah, most
INDE.
definitely.
Let it have.
Don't
Watch
do
it be
that
some
to
like
me.
she needed
I'm
some
definitely
coolant
not.
or something.
Yeah, I had to go fix it
No,
myself.
I actually I had to
wiper
get
fluid.
I had to get in there and I had to change the camshaft position sensor in the front of my engine. I didn't have to change the back one though, thank God, because
Okay.
that one's hard to get to.
Okay, hey, I'll be at
I didn't
YouTube
have the right
University.
tools. Yeah, that's where I learned it.
Wow. I was having some trouble with my truck
I-
earlier today. I mean,
I
yesterday.
changed my own brakes. That's why I knew I was. That's why I knew I was like I was really risking it
Bro,
all.
I hate changing
Damn, I might need
brakes.
to go to you.
The back brakes are cool, but
Nah,
the
hell
front
no.
brakes, you gotta.
See, I haven't done the front brakes. I've done the back brakes. I haven't done the front brakes. Front brakes are the long joints. So I'm waiting on those. When
I gotta
when they
change
start
my
going
front
up a little
brakes,
bit,
but I don't want to do. I might just
figure
pay
it out.
somebody to do this shit. I don't feel like going down.
I'm not gonna lie,
At
it
that
takes
point-
so fucking long.
I called my
It
stepdad,
takes so
hey,
fucking long.
Yeah.
my brakes are bad. Can you pay for
I
me
need
to
to
take
get
it to
new
Tire Plus?
I'm not gonna lie though. The first
I'm
tire,
gonna get a
the
new
first
tire
tire took me a couple
tomorrow.
hours. The first one took me a couple hours.
Cause you gotta figure out how to
Second
do
one, I got
it.
better. Yeah, and then especially you gotta have the right tools to compress it and shit.
Yeah.
Like,
And that's why
You
that
don't got
front
the
was
right
so
tools,
hard,
bro.
because trying to compress that I can't even fucking remember the name.
Oh, you
But
got
yeah,
a
the
truck,
front
so yeah,
the front
fuck
must be
that.
hard as shit. But yeah, let's go ahead. Everybody's been talking about this whole Alabama shit. The fight, I know everybody done seen it. The chair out of nowhere. Now, you want to know what's so fucking funny? I saw the police say we're investigating and we arrested 3 individuals, and it's all the 3 white people, right? And anybody else that was involved, please turn yourself in. What niggas gonna turn it? You can't find me? I
yeah,
wasn't there.
white people did.
White people-
definitely
Some
started turning
people
themselves
they
in.
turn themselves in.
Yeah. Nah, I'm
That
good.
white lady did.
I'm good. I'm good. You got to find me. I'm not finna have you just.
I need a warrant out for mine.
Yeah,
I need a warrant out for me. I need a warrant. You gotta come get me.
Catch me if you can. Like you think I'm finna? Nah, I got away.
I'm driving the speed limit for here on out.
I'm telling you,
Right.
road again, head ass. But now. I like that situation for a list of reasons. One reason why, hey, we stood up together. Great shit. Boom. We saw man doing his job, and the dude, they tried to jump him, and then black folks united. It was like a hootie hoo. When that hat went in there, and I was like, this nigga threw the hat like a wrestler.
That was a bat signal.
That hat go up is go time. But the next thing I like was this. We debunked the myth that black people can't swim. I swim like a fish. And so does my homeboy that jumped in the water, swam across like Aquaman.
That boy, like Aquaman.
Aquaman. Crawled up. If it was in Memphis, that would be perfect. Aquaman. Because, Memphis, they were Maine. Got up, tucked his shoe off, and started looking like who wanted. Realized nobody else was ready to fight. Saw the crew walking. He just joined in the crew to walk over to the boat like, yeah, what's up?
It was that dude skipping for me. I said, oh.
Then, when the women tried to jump in,
he's swinging.
And it was women tried to jump in, so the black women jumped in to take care of the women. Like it was just perfect.
The part that I feel like people not even addressing is the fact that we got to stop it because them niggas should never have swung on women. That's crazy.
Who hit a woman? Oh, the dude with the chair hit the woman.
No, there was a couple black dudes who swung on someone.
Yeah, they did. They definitely did.
I didn't see that. Because I saw the woman worker come out. She was showing like the women was fighting the women, but hey.
It started that way. I seen a couple of them, man, though. They
There's so many different angles, like POVs from that fight.
But because the woman that threw the white woman in the water, I thought it was a dude because she had a shortcut. And, it was a little grainy video. So I'm like, oh, shit, damn, dude, why you do that? Then it was like, it was a woman.
Let's talk about that, though. Hey, why who was ever recording had a Nokia? Like, what's up with that Nokia phone? that weak
no, that's a Samsung. That's a Samsung. Samsungs have great pictures within the phone. Like when the Samsung take a picture or a video in the phone, it is amazing. The moment they send that bitch over, it turned 1985. Let's ride.
It's a thumbnail. That'd be a thumbnail.
Shit be trash. In the phone, like Android users always show you the pictures and the videos in the phone. Look how clear it is. Until you send that bitch over. That bitch.
Grainy as it's
Hello?
Oh,
that is not that is not the case with the latest phones and the latest cameras that they have. Okay, I be sending pictures of my cats to the grandparents.
Should clear it up.
Yeah, that's not the case.
Not my cat, but the cats, the kittens.
She was like, I be sending pics. Pause.
Their grandfather.
Yes, their grandfather. And they come out really nice on his phone. Like I've seen them on his phone. They come out really nice. I even sent videos. They come out perfect on it. It looked like it was on my phone, but it's on his phone. So for the latest versions of Samsung that have came out, that is not the case.
Good to know.
She still got her iPad
now,
though.
These, but the thing about it is this: the infamous chair. That folding chair is undisputed. And the reason I know that personally, I remember one time me and my brother was fighting when I was like in high school, and y'all know football. I'm solid. My brother played football, so we two big niggas fighting. And we was in the laundry room. I still remember this. My mom was like, "Stop it." Now everybody know my mom is like 5'5" on a good day, and she's stop it. I heard her, but we're fighting. I'm focused here. Next thing I know, it turned to WWE. Melting folding chair. Boom! To my back. I turn around and who is it? It's my mom. I told you to fucking stop. Oh, God. But the folding chairs are undefeated. So when I saw him pick up that folding chair, I was like, oh, it's go time. But this is the thing. These folding chairs, first off, they got theme songs for it. They got t-shirts made. God. Bruh got a tattoo. And then
reenactment. They got reenactment.
They did the reenactment. But
there was a karate class of like little black kids practicing
how to swing chairs.
They was role playing. They had the white people act like they was the other. It was
Oh,
They
at
was
the
at, like, a
pool,
pool.
right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then
I
you had
thought
to
that
do
was
is swim
another
across
one.
the
It was
pool.
so good.
I was like, bro,
yo.
that shit
I'm
was
like,
funny.
How many takes did it take you to get that? I'm
Bro.
like, they had to take you
Yeah.
a few.
But this is the funny part. Well, not funny. Another incident has happened in Detroit where a chair has been used on another. A
That
black
wasn't funny.
man.
That motherfucker might actually have like brain contusions or some shit because he was
Yeah.
not
He was
that
getting
close.
done. No, his hand's gonna hurt the most. It was that he had his head down. And he trying to fight and to do boom boom. But then
And when he dropped,
he didn't hit him in the head though. He hit him in the back. That's the only thing. He hit him in the back. And that,
Nigga got a spinal. Yeah, nigga got a spinal contusion. Shit, got scoliosis now. That shit.
hey, they finna start outlawing chairs. We cannot have
Dang.
events with folding
I
chairs.
gotta sell
I
mine.
was.
I gotta sell mine before it's too late. I got 11 chairs.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait,
come on.
before we go any further, I forgot. We talked about our sponsors, Mixmaster LLC. Make sure you follow them on social media. They make sure we get the drinks and drink right all the time. But we can't talk about Mixmaster without talking about trigger word of the day. Trigger word of the
Says it
day
with no,
is
no, like interruptions. Like it's just, I would have stood a step so much saying that.
He's used to this.
I've been doing this since I was 11. We're now for the fuck up. Trigger word of the day is because. If you say because, you gotta take a sip or a shot of your drink. So,
Cuz counts.
oh, cuz count as well. Cause you know we black folk, we don't say the whole word, so we don't be like cuz.
I thought I knew I had a loophole.
I heard you say it in the pre-show, and I was like, that counts.
Yeah. So if you want to play at home, every time somebody from a society, one of the hosts drinks, I would say because they take a drink, you can drink with them, or you can just drink at home if you want to. It's all on you. It's what you want to do. All right. Let's do this. All right. So, it's been a lot in the news. It's been a lot of news. Oh, Sassy Trucker. From Dubai, she been sent back home. She had to pay a $1,300
I saw
fine
that.
to lift the bond.
Nice.
Yeah, $1,300 fine. She was facing $10,000 or 2 years in prison, I think it was. And she paid the $1,300 to get the flight thing lifted. Another agency assisted her overseas to get her out the country, but they told her you have to leave today, or we putting the ban back on you tomorrow. So but she's back home, and she
Find
said
that money quick.
she says she's traumatized, and she will be having a press conference about it sometime, but I really don't care.
Press conference for what? Who
Yeah, I really don't
I
care.
really don't.
I don't care because they made it seem like she was in jail the whole time, but she wasn't in jail. Then, like, this is what they say. This is why shit don't add up. It don't add up because it was like, oh, she's being detained, right? So detained means in jail. But then they say she don't have no money, she don't have access to her credit cards and nothing like that. But she was there since April, and she got let out of, like, she was arrested and released. So how you been paying for? And Dubai is not a cheap place. If you ever been to Dubai, it's not cheap. So how you been staying there for all this time? You don't got access to none of your credit cards, none of your money, none of that. So I'm thinking
Yeah, what is this?
do a little something strange for some change. You know what they say about people going to Dubai?
You shit it on.
It's a shitty situation. So, but she's back home. We still haven't heard anything from Carly directly. And yeah, I don't know. It's just, all those topics we talked about. I just want to give a couple of dates.
No.
Florida's
Something to our
still
first
going
one.
down under.
Florida.
Florida's still going down under after recent events this week.
I heard Orlando has some issues going on down there.
We have issue with.
I've been
Hey,
inside. I don't know.
Hey, I heard Orlando having some issues. I'm hearing Florida, they pulled the, Attorney General or something?
Oh yeah,
Yes,
the woman who got
yes, she is.
suspended.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's...
that's the
man.
only thing I know about. I don't know anything else about Orlando.
Yeah.
But Meatball Ron, he on a federal investigation, so it's good for him.
This shit here, bro.
We got 2 Republicans on the federal investigation for the presidency campaign. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah.
And they still gonna run for
Wow.
presidency. But you wanna know what's funny though? Because they have to be convicted before they can't run. But the funny thing is, they a couple weeks ago, almost a month ago, said yes, there's aliens, and nobody has talked about this shit at all.
Big facts.
They confirmed there's aliens, and people are like, yeah. So what about Carly? What about the chick in Dubai? What
You
about
know what's
this?
crazy? I think inflation is so high right now. No one even give a fuck.
Bruh, inflation is higher than a bitch. I'm seeing
Like
gas
unless
prices.
these aliens can, bro, gas make you want to walk. I swear. Like,
No,
I be thinking
no
about,
fact.
I be thinking about
Fact.
catching the
$40
bus. I
to
be thinking
fill
about
up my
catching the
little
bus.
car.
I be thinking about catching the
To fill
bus.
up my car.
And the
it
thing
costs
about,
me
you know what makes it
$40.
worse? What makes it worse is that you will have like a 2 to 3 week stretch where it's so good and you feeling it and you get accustomed to paying your 25, 30, 35, whatever it is. Then all of a sudden that bitch hike up to like,
I got an expedition. Ain't no 25 shit.
I see your shit different. I'm talking about us regular.
My good day is
car
$40.
driving.
Yeah,
Like, oh, I could
man.
just put 40.
Well,
in
I
there.
have a full size. So even my Accord, it'll take
But
35, 40 is good.
but
But once you
Yeah.
start
I have to
hitting
think
like
about the
50,
difference
I'm
because
like,
y'all
yo,
in
okay,
y'all in
you
Central
wild,
Florida.
you wild.
I'm in Atlanta, so Georgia is a lot different than it's a
The
lot
same.
The
cheaper.
prices are
than
cheaper there.
Hell no.
But
Hell no.
oh, it was the
I
same
just-
where
The
you
price,
at?
Hell the fuck yes.
How much is
Where
gas
you
prices
were?
down there?
That 279, the same.
Oh,
price.
but no, you was in the tourist area. No, you gotta come to the south side, come to the hood.
yeah, it's
Come to the
cheaper.
hood. We got 239. You
Oh.
know,
Mhm.
we got
I'm wrong,
239.
though.
I was
I
so
will say
happy.
this, though.
Listen, I was so
If niggas
happy
go-
when I saw that.
If niggas go to their neighborhood Walmart, they got the not the neighborhood. Yeah, is it
I know what you're talking about, the Walmart pumps and shit like that. Sam's
Yeah, the
Club, all
Walmart
that
pumps,
stuff.
that bit is cheap.
But-
and you don't need no
I
membership.
get mine from
Like,
BJ's. Yeah.
see, you got memberships and shit. Okay, we ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the niggas who ain't got no membership. Go to the Walmart with the pump, and you good. That baby cheap. That baby
Yeah.
cheap.
So
But don't you still have to have a membership for those?
Nope.
Walmart?
I can have you. Nope.
I didn't think Walmart. I know
think
that
I'm
Sam's
getting
Club
them
you got to have.
confused with like the Sam's Club one.
Bro.
Okay.
They
We
different.
need to-
They operate the
fuck
same,
that.
but they different.
Hey, all my hustlers out there, stop selling drugs. Figure out how to sell some weed. I mean, some gas. Not weed, but gas.
facts.
That putting if you, bro, you can make a bank. You selling that bit, but you saw people on. They was basically scamming the gas station. So they pull up to the gas stations with their big tanks, like most
And they siphon
companies
it.
do. And they're not siphoning it, but they're using like a knock card, like a. You know, it's not really. It tricks the machine, think it's a credit card, until they can run the pump up, and then they get out. And by the time the machine realizes it's not a credit card, they done fill up a 50-gallon tank, and they go off and sell it for $2 a gallon. Yeah, so
I need that.
I need to find them, but that's usually like it was a whole Spanish ring that was doing that. Hey, oye, mira.
Oh, so they probably
Ven
doing
aquí.
that at Hialeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Shout out to my chicos in Hialeah, boy.
Boy,
But
I need to go back down south. I'm literally right on the cuff of Hialeah.
what's good, bro? What's good, bro?
Hey.
Hello.
I already know you finna be on some fuck shit tonight, so let's do it. Let's do it.
Because we be on that fuck shit too.
Hey,
Y'all saw Tory Lane sentencing 10 years.
10 years, bro.
Said it.
I was like,
God,
whoa.
10 years for a
That's
female
OD.
that was twerking the day
That's
after
OD.
the event. Nah, that shit.
See, LB
but
off the ledge with it. LB off the ledge with it. Reel it back in. Reel it back.
what?
LB off the ledge with it.
Bro,
I don't agree with the 10
they
years.
can't even say, I do not agree with the 10 years, bro. I think that if they would have gave him 2 to 5,
wild.
a 2 to 5
Yeah.
sentence.
I was 3 to 5. 3 to 5, 3 to 6.
I was
You said
fine
3
with
to 5.
that.
And that's what I'm saying. A max 5, but a minimum of like 2 to 3 years. You know,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I
I'm
understand
okay
a
with
gun
that.
charge
10
in
is
New York,
OD,
you're
though.
going to get 10 years, bro. You trying
That
to
was
fuck this
Cali.
nigga over, bro.
But I thought Cali,
Cali or
is
whatever,
so-
man.
but you know what it was though? I think it's the place he did it in. I feel like he would have did it in like an Inglewood. He would have been straight. He did it in Beverly Hills. My nigga, you was getting the book thrown at you. Like, them white folks ain't playing, my boy.
This
White
nigga
folks
said,
ain't.
Yeah,
I'm selling
10
folding
years
chairs,
was
right?
kind of wild.
10 years for not killing somebody. There's rapists who get out in like
10 years and they can't even verify it was a bullet in her foot. They failed to
what's
verify a
I'm
bullet
just-
was in her foot.
I'm just comparing how we sentence shit. Cause like, okay, there's the what's the boy name?
Dwayne.
Fuck.
The football player?
Yeah,
I don't-
he got.
Oh, yeah, the guy from the DUI, that ex-football player. He got like 3
Yeah.
to 5 years.
Yeah. And bro, you was going over 100 miles an hour.
Ooh. Yeah, no, somebody could have died.
It's just, but that's the thing though. They
Yeah,
put
see, that's why I
mandatory
stopped driving
sentencing. They do mandatory sentencing on things that affect people of color. Like that's when they did the drug sentencing and all that stuff. And then what they'll do is they'll say, so even if it's your first offense, it's
Henry Ruggs. His bitch ass.
Yeah. So, but anyways, we're gonna go ahead and get into a few things here. Let's go ahead and get into.
Okay, they changed it. Never mind. They gave him 3 to 10. But 3 to 10 for killing somebody is wild.
3 to 10, but y'all know what 3 to 10 mean, right? First off,
He gonna do 2 and some change.
Boom.
Go home,
Because
halfway house, charity work.
Anytime they give you like a section off sentence, what's going to happen is your time that you was originally arrested, time you may have sat in jail before you bonded out, time you was in jail before they allowed a bond and all that stuff, that's time. They put that time on there too. Then they could put any time that they put for any time that you were just detained, even if you wasn't in jail. So you could see 3 to 5 get out in a year and a half for good behavior.
Yeah, but you know what? Honestly, the part that fucked Tory up, and I really feel like it fucked him up. He never admitted to being guilty. And I get you wanna die with the lie, but if you was smart, you would have been like, you know what? I fucked up. I made these mistakes. I'm gonna get myself into some anger management, classes. Bro. I'm gonna figure it all out. I'm gonna check myself into rehab.
But they never proved that he even shot her.
Well, they proved that he got 10 years.
But that's the thing. That's why it's so fucked up. You couldn't prove who shot her, and her homegirl was even the one making a song about it.
Hey,
so it's
you know the smartest thing you got to do though. You got to know when the jig is up though. He pulled the Bill Cosby pause when he said, "I'm not going to agree to anything." That's the reason why they kept trying to give him more and more, because he was like, and they kept saying no remorse. They like, bro, they're from evidence we got, we don't think that anywhere else could do it except for you. Cool. Even if he shot at the ground, I'm okay with that. Not saying that he should have shot the girl. That's reckless endangerment. Whatever. That's obviously still fucked up. He's stupid as fuck for doing that. I still think he did it. But the only thing is the sentencing is wild. Like 10 years is crazy for like nobody having a life-threatening injury or being dead.
Bro, if you could twerk the next day, you're not injured like that. Like I'm not saying he shouldn't get anything. I'm just saying 10 years, that's a big hit. But they're gonna appeal it and drop it down. I think the 10 years is the shock value, and the reason why is because it has a lot of celebrities already writing into the judge and writing into the appeals, kind of like, hey, nah, like, so it's gonna be a lot of pressure on it. Shit.
His dumbass word he picked, man.
Y'all act like y'all didn't know what the fuck to say, so I chose a word that I knew.
I gave you like 10 different words and you ignored them all and then played your own.
I didn't hear none of them. All right, so
I didn't hear nothing either. No cap.
Thank you, man.
I'll be acting y'all dumb. That's the crazy
cuckoo
part.
for Cocoa Buffs. Oh, hey, one of my favorite Zetas.
Hey, let's get into our favorite.
Hey, Mason.
Mason said he should have stopped bothering her on social media because she didn't even put it out there that he shot her until he kept fucking with her.
Fuck around and find out.
Wink.
Majority of that time was for the possession of the gun, though, while on probation.
And that's what I'm telling you. Those mandatory sentences. You got firearms, you're on probation, you're going to get the hit. And the 10 years.
Especially in L.A.
hard, boy.
In L.A.? If he was in Florida, he'd been off right now.
Florida be like, stand your ground. He good.
That would be like, I'm 5'5".
Alabama,
6'10".
Florida, Georgia. His ass would have been out. Tennessee, they wouldn't even tried it. Tennessee would have been black on black crime. You're good.
If you would have said, I was scared for my life.
You saw her big ass.
Her stallion ass. And my short ass. Leprechaun looking ass nigga. Like, I was scared.
Her name is Megan Thee Stallion. I thought she was going to kick the shit out of me.
They call me Tory the Leprechaun.
What up, K-Fax?
K-Fax.
We got the squad in here tonight, huh? Mm-hmm. I said you one of my favorite Zetas. You talking about hey y'all? I don't get no hey LB. It's cool. I don't care. All right, so
this first topic after 40 minutes of talking.
Now I appreciate y'all tuning in. We appreciate y'all coming in. We finna get into this first topic. So topic number uno: should you be your child's friend? Let me slide this over to the middle. I don't know what the hell I was doing in the pre-show. Should you be your child's friend?
Yes. I'm going to go first.
She muted herself.
Okay.
I'll go first, though. Yeah,
Wait,
I think so.
We had some remarks.
No.
We had
You
social
gonna
media
shut
remarks.
up. Shut up. Poof. Shut up.
Very, very aggressive today. Very aggressive today.
She got her fro out. She not playing.
Uh-huh.
Gold
How
member
is
looking
it
at.
people?
Felicia Rashad had. Go ahead.
You're not getting your drink. I'm gonna tell you that right now. You're not getting your drink, okay? For the next 2-3 weeks, you're not getting your drink. Anyway, I don't want to butcher this name, so
We're gonna start posting them on the page. Like we're gonna start posting them on the show starting next week. We're gonna do that.
They're not. They want to be anonymous.
Oh, do they?
no,
All right.
I just don't want to butcher
You
their
don't think
name.
so? We should say you want to be anonymous.
I'm gonna break it up.
Watch out.
Bro
I
Slick
start putting people on there. They're gonna be mad.
said, "Nah, fuck them kids.
Oh,
Man,
wow.
your own kids?
I'm with it.
They not your." Well,
You with
I don't
it?
know.
Yeah. I'm with. Should you be your
listen.
child's friend? I'll explain
No,
shortly.
no, no.
I'll explain shortly.
Uh,
All right.
She said it wasn't. Fax said yes, but still have the authority over your child. I agree with that. Absolutely. Then we have Eric Eat said when they are younger, have to keep that parent-child relationship, but once they're older, yes. When he says older, is he talking about like in their 20s and 30s, like when they are
They don't
adult?
count. They don't count.
They still your child.
I don't count, my
They
guy.
still
They're
your child
adult.
though.
Mm,
But
They're
they're still your
adult.
child.
I think
You're an adult
they're
child.
I think he made me like 16, 17, like when they get older that age. But I don't know. If he's watching, please clarify. But
Please. All right, then we got Greg.
Greg,
Greg, I'm sorry. Greg be cracking me up.
Greg,
be
my
cracking
boy.
me
Greg,
up.
Greg
Greg,
probably
what's
got
up?
an essay.
BMG,
Greg, what's
big
up?
money, Greg.
He said, damn right. Then there's
There
the
we go. We
typos.
agree.
Everyone you have a good bond with, more than likely you consider them a friend. Okay, that makes sense. Your fave Spice said they should be able to tell you anything like they would a friend, but no, you should not be their friend. So okay.
Well, they went in on
Asia.
this topic.
Asia said nope. We need to normalize parents being parents. Mama Meso, right? I said it right.
Mesa.
Did I say that right?
Meso.
Meso, sorry. Okay.
Mhm.
Said yes. She just simply said yes with an exclamation point. Dylan said there should be a certain boundaries so they know not. Oh gosh, the typos is killing me. There should be certain boundaries so they know that you are not one of your little friends. Okay.
Parents say that all the time.
I mean, I've gotten that line. I've gotten that line before. I'm not one of your little friends. Don't talk to me like I'm one of your little friends.
Well, you can't be, mama. They taller than you. So when you be the little friend, no, you say that in your head, but you don't say that out loud. You don't say that out loud.
Right, I never heard a response to that.
Oh, you
one.
bet not say a
I
response.
actually responded to my mom once, and I was like, "Well, I mean, all my friends are taller than me, so who's the little one?"
Let's see.
Ooh,
Like, and she just swung on me. She just swung on me.
Figure it.
I dodged it though. I dodged it and
You
ran.
sure?
for
You
my
didn't have to
life.
dodge. You just stood there.
You dodged a
swung
person.
over.
See, I'm different.
That's all of them.
Yes, that's all of them. Oh god, that was a lot of reading. Don't
Yeah,
ever have me
so,
do it again.
No, you should not be your kid's friend. Your kids should be able to trust that they can come and talk to you. Like you should not make them afraid to speak to you and tell you what's going on, but they should understand that you have a job to protect them. Like your job is to make the choices, and it's not always gonna be choices they agree with, but they're a fucking child. You don't know what's best. And especially, I heard somebody say this. They say when as a child, it was my job to protect you, tell you what to do. As an adult, it's just my job to give you advice. And I really believe in that. Your kids should be able to talk to you and all that stuff. But once you get to a certain age, once you become grown, I'm not. No, I'm giving you advice, and I want to lead you in the right direction. But I should have raised you in those 18 plus years or whatever to go out in here and do what you need to do. And if I did my job right, yes, you're gonna still need help and advice. We all need help and advice. but we should be able to understand what that situation is. But I'm not here to be your friend. I'm here to make sure you alive, stay out of jail, and be successful in life. Because if you let a child do what the fuck they want to do, they're going to eat whatever they want to eat, ice cream and all that shit for dinner. They're going to stay out late and get in trouble. They're going to do shit to get, like, a lot of shit that I did was because I maybe didn't have that guidance there growing up in a single parent household. And it wasn't that my mom was trying to be my friend. It was just my mom was working, trying to take care of us. So I understand the difference of having somebody that's going to tell you no and somebody that's going to let you go out here and do it. And yeah, that's just my thing. So no, I'm not trying to be, once I have children in the future, I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm trying to be your father.
I agree with you. I definitely think that you shouldn't be your child's friend. I think that phrase of being your child friend comes into play when people want to be able to have conversations with their child and be able to know what's really going on with their child and understand it from their point of view without fully judging them or like judging the circumstance that they're in, and being able to sit there and give them advice. But that doesn't mean that you have to be your child's friend. You can still sit there and have fun with your child and enjoy company with your child, and then sit there and also have a conversation with your child like they would with one of their friends, and still be like, what the thing is, parents, especially those strict ones, when things happen, they tend to attack or judge or belittle their child when they come to them and talk to them. And so they don't end up building that so-called friendship. That's not really a friendship. It's just having that open conversation and having that boundary of, I can come to you when I need something. I can rely on you. I have that trust and that faith in you. But a lot of parents end up killing that because they overstep with this, I need to be the parent. Like, you can still be that parent, but just know you have to, just like you need to communicate with your partner, you need to learn to communicate with your child.
Now, but
But
all
that
right.
doesn't mean you need to be their friend.
Can I ask a question though?
Hmm.
Trying to hear my point.
Wait, I had a question, and you could
I
chime
thought
in on
I
this
was
too.
going first. I was going first. I got interrupted. Somebody ended up going last.
Go ahead,
I
Mayhem.
don't know
Make
how
your
this-
point.
how this
Go
works.
ahead. Make your
I don't know
point,
how this
Mayhem.
works.
Make your point, Mayhem. I got a question on what Vanilla said after.
Oh, you
your
go
point.
ahead. Oh, you can
No,
shoot.
go
You can
ahead.
shoot.
Oh, because
You
she
gonna
said
you
your
gonna predict.
partner.
You gonna
I was
predict.
like, do you run into a situation of saying, okay, do you think most of the time when parents want to be their kids' friends is single parent household, mother or father? You know, kind of like they don't have that partner to say,
I
"Oh,
think
we
it's
in
the
this
opposite.
together." Oh, you think? Oh, you think
I think it's
opposite?
the opposite.
Oh, okay, go ahead. What's your thoughts? Like,
I was gonna
I
say just how like people have boundaries within friendships. I think you can have boundaries within your parent friendship with your kids. So I feel like it's not an anomaly to be like, oh, I have a boundary set up with my kid. But we can still have a friendly type of environment. Like I know personally, I would never want to be one of those type of parents that's like super strict or like over the top, like always on their ass, micromanaging. Like I wanted to be like my little homie. If I got a little, I wanted to be the little homie. Like I wanted him to be like a mini me. So why would I want to? I don't necessarily want it to be like the dynamic of like, oh, like I think the older I get, the more I've kind of realized the mistakes that other generations have kind of made, and I feel like older people, especially, and maybe I feel like I was just wiser or smarter than I really was. I don't know, maybe, but I always felt like I could understand things when given the opportunity to. And I feel like a lot of the times because people wanted to place that child, title on you or on me personally, that it kind of like it almost comes off as very disrespectful because it's like you kind of like challenging my intelligence essentially. Now, if I think I'm raising a smart, intelligent kid, right, still raising them, but we have that type of relationship where they can come to me for anything, where they can talk to me for anything, because I don't know what type of friendship other people have. I don't know. I have friends where I'm able to talk to them about serious things. I'm able to come to them about funny things and share with them my vulnerabilities, embarrassing moments, things like that. So I don't know what people consider friendships. Maybe they only consider it fickle. Maybe they only consider it really acquaintances. But I'm talking about a real, actual friend, someone who cares for your well-being, somebody who applauds you for your achievements, somebody who's there for you when you down, somebody who's there for you when you up. Like I don't understand what's the negative connotation attached to friendships with a parent, that where people feel like there can't be a good, healthy boundary set as you would a regular friendship.
Well, boundaries are boundaries. So it's just parents that saying they don't want to be their child's friend is just making the boundary more closer to away from the friendly. Because let's be real, we don't understand boundaries till we get to a certain age. And I think the main issue that can be is you trying to be your child's friend when they adolescents. They're a child. They're literally 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years old. They don't understand boundaries. They just know friend or somebody telling them no. But when you're teaching them boundaries, you're teaching them more than just boundaries with you, but you're teaching them how to listen to authority. When they're in school, when they're in, like they have to understand that. And I think all my teachers in education will fully understand those kids that go into class that don't listen to nobody.
Listen, I can attest to that.
I'm opposite.
Because I had to do that with my kids. And
I disagree with that because me personally,
I see the comments. We're gonna post the comments shortly.
I used to be loud as fucking class clown, bad conduct. But I listen to my mom every time. At the utmost work with my mom, and she's a teacher. I feel like the two are completely different in my personal opinion. Like I was in that bed throwing crayons in this class.
But you knew you can get away with it.
What do you mean?
You knew you could get away with it with your teacher. But how? I
got trouble.
So just
what kind of trouble are we talking about?
That excellent
slap on the wrist.
No, I'm talking about.
No, did you get in trouble at home?
On my backpack. Oh yeah, Mosby. Yeah.
Okay, so but my thing is this, because we all been bad kids. Like, let's be real.
You never faded, but I'm not saying you never faded your friends. It's the same thing in my opinion.
But that's the thing. You see how you faded your friends? You should never try to fade your parents.
Yeah, people do though.
Thank you. No, I've been there. Me and my father fought when I was in the 8th grade. But y'all know that relationship situation. Like me and my dad didn't get real close until like I was older. But I say all this stuff out of experience. I say this from a place of saying you got to understand that at some point in time you can't. If you are a parent, you're teaching your child more than just how to listen to you. You're teaching them how to listen to. It's a lot of people that just don't know how to listen to authority. That's at work. So they can't keep a job because they can't take criticism or create or instruction. That's in relationships. That's in life. That's with dealing with situations. Like sometimes you just got to learn how to shut the fuck up. That's man or women. Mm-hmm. And when you're going through your whole life and you're being your kid's best fucking friend and they never have to learn how to shut the fuck up sometimes or realize, hey, it's not the time. We'll address this later. I'm not saying be a dictatorship. I'm not saying tell your kids just shut up and because I said so. I hate that because I say so shit. No, let's have a conversation. Let me talk to you about it because I want you to learn how to develop and problem solve. But what we got to get away from is your kid is the baddest motherfucking kid in this school, but you ready to fight the teacher because the teacher is saying I'm not dealing with your child no more. But your child don't want to listen to nobody else because they don't have to listen to you.
Oh, I just saw somebody posted.
You said it a few times, but I don't know how many times you said it. So I'm just.
I think it was somebody on Instagram. They posted school coming back. Hey, sit your kid down for 5 minutes. Tell them it's not cool to make fun of the chubby kid, the skinny kid, the kid with less money. Like it ain't cool. I'm glad now we have social media because you're able to spread these well thought out messages throughout a diverse group of people. I hope parents legitimately saw that and thought, hey, that's a good idea, because I always thought it was really corny. And
that's not the parents that's going.
But there was even a situation, speaking of that, where a girl, I saw it on TikTok a few weeks ago. This mom, she came to her daughter's classroom because she got a bad report where she just went up to this girl and slapped her for no reason, and her mom literally made her stand there in front of the whole entire class. The girl was crying and everything like that and made her apologize. She was like, you don't just hit nobody just for no reason. Now, if someone does hit you, I give you permission in case you need to strike back. But she literally sat there and literally made her apologize and explain to her the whole entire development.
I've seen kids, I come from a different age bracket. I've seen kids get whoopings in class. Parents coming there and whooping in front of the class. I've been there. I've done that. Dade County school system. I've seen it. Shit, even in Broward County school system. I remember dad came in and choked his son out of, All right, not choked him out, but he grabbed him by the
Ripped him
throat
up.
real
Ripped
quick,
him
like,
up.
you know, he found out what's going on. But you see this on news all the
Yeah.
time with these teachers. They'll take the kid's phone and the kids come over there and want to
Hey,
fight the grown
don't touch
kids.
no phones.
They throw the
Hey,
phone
don't
at
touch no
them.
phones.
I'm gonna tell you
I
like
don't
this.
touch no phone.
That's why I
ain't
can't
touch
be a
nobody's
teacher.
phone.
I've got offered a couple jobs. Like when I first got my degree in audio engineering, it was like, oh,
been
we
that
got this. I remember it was Booker T. Booker
Oh,
T.
hell no.
And Overtime
Ghetto ass
Absolutely.
kid.
they had an opening in their music department, and they were looking for a music teacher. And anybody know I played saxophone since the fourth grade. I've been instruments. I know how to read all that shit.
Oh, trying
So
to brag.
I
Oh my
went.
gosh, man.
Light skinned niggas hate when they not the center of attention. So
Right?
the beige rage. So when I go, so they offered the job, and I was like, no, I know for a fucking fact I cannot be a teacher because I
Nah,
will.
music teacher's always cool though. Nah, so you had one of them things where it's like kind of cool.
Bruh, I know for a fact I'm
You
not
could've been
gonna
cool
play
with
with
it.
nobody fucking kids. So I can't be a teacher because
Nah,
I
see,
know
music
I'll be on the news.
The music teachers were always cool though. Like same with the art teacher. The
No,
art
no,
teacher never got
correction.
smoke.
My music teacher can kick rocks. I'm sorry.
Well, all my
I'm not-
music teachers was cool,
Mine was
but
pretty
there was
cool.
one
That's so
dude in the
serious.
music department that I almost got expelled for. See, people know about me getting kicked out of one school. They don't know about me almost getting kicked out of another school. Mr. Dorfman, fuck ass. He wasn't even my teacher.
Mr. Dorfman.
I swung and missed because he was too short. That's the only reason I fucking missed that nigga. But I
What
went,
led
but
to that happening?
he tried me like I was a fuck nigga. He that's a whole nother story, but it really got to that point of he was singling me out for stuff that I wasn't even doing. But I was the only black kid in that area. This is when I had to go into a different school. So I was like one of the few black kids, and he kept putting stuff on me, and I'm like, that's not even me. He's not my teacher. But he kept putting my name saying I was the one doing it. And then one day he tried to do some shit, and then he got loud like he about that life. And I tried to walk away, and he went to go grab me.
Oh
yeah,
yeah, that's one thing.
I tried to
don't
separate
grab
myself
me.
from the
You
situation.
You put your
Oh.
hand on me, I have all rights to put my
Because
hand on
at
you.
at the time I'm like 16, and I'm telling my, I told my mom like, hey, this teacher keep da da da. She was like, just separate from me. He's not your teacher. You know, my mom trying to tell me. I'm like, all right, I'm telling you. And he grabbed me. I swung. I missed. Fuck. But when I went to go get him again, his ass ran into the building. But yeah, that's a whole nother story. All right, hold up. Let's get some of these comments out the way.
Mason said, I don't think parents should put themselves on the same social level as their kids and their peers, but they should be able to display the same components of friendship like openness, trust, advice. That's how I agree with it, especially me just being with my mom personally. I feel like it's good to have a parent that's there and who can open that safe space, but at the end of the day, there's a difference between having a mother versus having a friend. A mother can't provide the same things that a friend can. So that's how I don't think that my mom should be my friend. Now, as I'm getting older, like you said, she provides advice, but she's still like a parent. Like she don't play about me. I'm her only child. So
yeah. It's still that level
That's
of
different.
respect.
My mom, cool. Like we different.
yeah, like me and my mom have a great relationship.
Yeah, I was just on the phone with my mom earlier. Like we were just talking about some stuff. I was running some stuff past
My mom,
her.
like I could fuck around with my mom, my nigga. I'd be like, what's up?
Nah, I can't do that.
Oh no,
Angela don't play that. Angela don't play that.
either.
Hey, my mom got 7 kids. At one point, you just kind of be like, hey,
Nah, my mom
two
was
of them
3
different personalities.
I know she was happy to get all y'all out the house.
Now I don't know how much my pops got out there. We say 3, but I don't know. Papa was a Rolling Stone. I don't know. OG Sentley.
Yes and no, but I'm more on the no side. I heard a teenager call her mom bro the other day during their physical, and I see too many of these interactions on how they talk to their parents. Yeah, see that.
Bruh, I don't want my girlfriend,
That's
my
it.
lady, to call me bro. So you think I'm gonna have my child say bro? I ain't your motherfucking bro. Like, that's just,
Absolutely.
I just think that at that point, that's that whole thing of blurring the lines. Like
Very.
you got parents that so afraid of the kid not liking them. I don't care if you don't like me. You will respect me, but I will understand that. I want you to understand that I love you. I care about you. I'm not going to just say no because I says I'm going to. Hey, we're going to discuss this shit, but we gotta have that line. Because if you don't have that line, one day they're going to do something. They're going to see what the fuck it is. But this is the thing. At some point in time, two men in one house is going to have an issue when somebody's going to have to find out who's where.
Yeah,
Two women in one house. It always happens. And that's part of nature. It don't mean you kick your child out. I think that's something we need to get out of in the black community is saying, oh, you're 18, so you got to leave. We don't prepare our kids for life, and then they end up in debt by the age of 21 that live with them for the rest of their fucking life. But we have to understand these levels to this shit. In other cultures, it'd be 3 generations in one house. Mm-hmm. They understand mama, daddy, grandma, granddaddy. It's levels to this, you know. Mason back on.
Yeah, I think it's easier to start with strong boundaries and loosen them rather than parent with light boundaries and try to enforce them after shit hit the fan.
Yep. And that's the thing. You can't give somebody something. We talk about this in the dating conversations all the time. You can't let somebody do all this shit and then also say, all right, I'm not okay with that no more. No, you've been okay with it all this time. You start off with what the rules and requirements are.
Mm-hmm. OG Sentley says there should definitely be boundaries, and that can be hard to turn into friend and then parent mode. Pick one. Yep.
You got to.
But that's why I would say, though, this is why 2-parent household is so important, though. Like, I think you have a healthy balance between, like, good cop, bad cop, friend or friendly-er or friendly-ish to, like, the stricter side. Like, I feel like everything should be on a spectrum, essentially. So we talking about friend and strict. I feel like you should have one parent that's closer to the friendlier side, one parent closer to the stricter side. Well, that way it all evens out. I think that's why that's the component of 2-parent households are so pivotal, because you get the both sides of the spectrum, both sides of the coin. I feel like just having 2 parents that are essentially, you know, the good cop doesn't necessarily go over well. I think you need to have that authoritarian type of figure, but also the one you can come to for anything. I feel like there needs to be a mix in the mode. You can switch the positions at any time. I just think one parent should always be at one end, not at one end, but one parent should be closer to that end of the spectrum, and the one parent gotta be on the other side of the spectrum. Just depending on the topic.
But also you gotta realize that a father is going to show most men are going to love in a certain way, and most women are going to love in a certain way, and that gives you that balance. Sure. But then also a daughter towards a father, that father going to be wrapped around her little finger. A mother towards a son, that's going to be a mama's boy. Like, we all know that kind of, you know, relationship. So having both parents does work. You make a great point. Just having those 2 points of views. I've only been in one relationship where we were that deep in that we were talking about how we will raise it, which I think everybody should do before you even talk about having children or think about having children. If you with someone, talk about how you were raised. And I remember us saying it's a team. It's team us against them in a sense. Like, it should not be, we should know the things that we're going to say yes to. So if you ask mom or they come ask me, yes. Then there's things that, let me check with your mom. You know, let me chat with your father, you know, and then we come together so that, because kids are going to try to pin each other. They're going to know which one going to say yes, which one going to say no. And if you don't know, be like, what your mom say or what your father say, you know, kind of thing. And that's how, you know, you have those relationships. So having 2 parents is great in the household. That's always going to be great. Let's see here.
Mason said, Broward, even when I was in elementary, kids got whooped in front of everyone.
Yep, I was one of them.
I'm telling you.
I've never seen it firsthand, but I know it's happened.
It made it worse because in my elementary school, my auntie worked there. And then my uncle was really close to the principal, assistant principal, and one of the secretaries in the office. My mom writ her own contract up and gave them all a copy, giving them all permission.
She wrote her own contract?
She wrote, sorry.
Oh, she wrote. I was like, she read her own.
Listen. This watermelon Patron. What is
Blame it on the alcohol.
It's hitting. I feel it.
We're gonna blame what? The Broward school system? We're gonna blame it on that.
Nah, she went to school in Dade. So damn, we gotta blame it on Dade.
I started in Broward actually.
Oh, damn. South Florida. Here we are.
Correction, because Miramar is not Broward. Yes, the fuck it is.
Who said that?
You'll be surprised at how many
Now,
Broward people.
people
I
go
get
to
lot of
Miramar
people
High
say
School. People go to Miramar High School and be like, "Oh yeah, I stay in Miami. I live in Miami." No, county
you
line.
don't.
That county line is really that.
Thank you.
Miramar is in
It was
Miramar.
it was my elementary school,
Y'all niggas is
Woodley,
gatekeeping cities.
and then
That's
county
crazy.
line.
Nah, it's just
Okay?
like it is. Like I
County
went to
line
school in
road,
both.
it's the cutoff.
I went to school in both. I went to school in Broward. I went to school in Dade County.
Niggas
I
be
went to the
gate-
West. I went to
I know.
Flanagan. So I
Hey,
went
you
to both.
Floridian niggas is different. You
Hey,
Floridian niggas is
I
different.
went to both.
Tri County, that's just how it is though. That's how it is in South. So you got Palm Beach County, you got Broward County, you got Dade County. It's just that's what it is. And then within those counties, the different cities and shit. Like it's just a whole world of its own.
Huge.
I'm repping Orange County. Well, I'm repping
But
Orange County.
it was crazy because like when I would get in trouble, I would get sent to my auntie's classroom, get beat in front of her kids. Then she'll take me back to my classroom, get beat in front.
Child
get
abuse
beat
did not
again.
exist in like the black community. Like I
Bro,
remember my
if I
mom
got
told me if
sent
you
to
can make
the
it to the phone, you
office-
can call whoever you want to call. My mama told me that one time. She said, if you can make it to the phone, you can call whoever you want to call. Did you think I tried to make I
traumatizing.
played football my whole life. Did you think I tried to run to that phone? I take
Absolutely
nope.
not.
got
I'm
it.
like this.
I used to always say, I wish I would call DCFS. Please have them take your ass away.
One less. Oh, this nigga want to talk shit. Nigga, none of my degrees are from a
LB.
plaza. You
I don't get that. What's up? Oh, you know,
Those
like
colleges
ICDC.
that
something?
be like, yeah.
ICDC college. No, nigga.
Hey, people used to make fun of DeVry. Them motherfuckers making bank. I hired motherfuckers all the time
And
from
like
DeVry.
University of Phoenix
They
and all
making-
that. Used to make all that stuff.
Kaiser.
Them online,
Kaiser.
they making bread. Don't give a fuck.
But
As long
the
as
thing
that
that
shit
people
say BA.
But people fail to realize when you go to apply for these jobs, they're not looking for what school you went to. You got a degree.
I hire people for a living. I promise you, I've never once looked at the motherfucking college they went to. If that bitch say in bold letters, BA, MBA,
That's all they
and
care
masters
about.
in something. That's
And then, unless you going
When-
like
on
for
the job
medical
des-
school, law school or something, they're not really asking your
that's the only
GPA or
time.
none of that
But
shit.
honestly, even then,
Nobody asked for
I'm
GPA.
super serious. Even then, I look at that motherfucking resume, and that motherfucker say bachelor's, master's. I do not care what school you went to. Like that shit don't matter.
This nigga said, he
Like,
got
I've never been on the-
plazas.
I never been on the phone and been like, "Yo, what schools you go to? Like, what's your
Right.
coursework you went to?" Never in my fucking
Any school I
life.
got a
I'm talking about
degree.
these jobs paying.
Cool J. Any school
These
I
jobs
got
are
a
paying
degree
95,
in.
115. These shits are paying $115,000, and I promise you, they never once been like, "Hey, can you figure out what school they went to?" Like, never. Like,
Thank you. And back to bro, you all right? So UCF, okay, cool. I got a degree from UCF. Got a degree from Full Sail Audio Engineering Entertainment Business, which is the best school in the fucking country, if not the world, for that field.
yeah.
UCF, #1 school in the nation. What we talking? What we talking, nigga? Shut up. All right, so let's go. Topic number 2. Damn, I done slid and missed all that. There we go. Boom.
That topic
Topic.
basically took a whole hour.
Nah, we was talking about we didn't start.
Well, a
30
lot of
minutes
different
in.
things.
Yeah, we was talking about everything. Topic number 3. Damn. Number 2.
you sound like vanilla.
Ooh.
Sound like vanilla, can't English. Should should a stepfather be allowed to discipline their stepchildren? Oh wait,
Okay.
First
I
off,
almost
the
said
way how
Put S. Do you put an S?
Vanilla wrote this
Nigga,
shit.
y'all-
Vanilla wrote this shit. So anything y'all see is on Vanilla. You know she
Ghetto.
can't English.
Child, what do you mean?
Stepchild.
Child?
It should be children.
oh my gosh.
First of
Vanilla.
all, first of
Hey,
all,
let me.
listen, y'all know what the hell I've been going through. Don't do
She
me.
thought she- No, don't blame.
No,
Oh, that's
this
that's a
one-
little bit.
Don't do me.
You holding it? This
Don't
on your jacket.
do
Nah,
me.
you putting this on your jacket.
Don't
Right
do
there.
me.
She
Hey,
put that
we
apostrophe
knew
S.
from the
She put
get go.
the-
I
put
said
the-
this
she said she
from
was
the
doing something
first,
too.
the second, the third. I said this every episode. I cannot English. That includes when it comes
didn't
to
even
writing,
know she was
typing,
doing-
all that.
She thought she was
all
really doing
that.
something. That's
I'm
the funny
tell you- I'm
part.
gonna
She
tell you
thought she
like
was doing
this.
something.
I grew up with Hooked on Phonics, but the problem is they put me on Hooked on Phonics when I was still working through my speech impediment as a child, right? So I learned how to spell
Right.
everything wrong. Like, cause Hooked on Phonics
Word.
is sounding it out, but if I'm saying the word wrong, I'm.
Hey, what was that
fucked
one
up.
book? What was that one book that had you? Oh, what the fuck that? Boom. What the fuck? It was some book they used to have.
Chicka Chicka Boom Boom.
Yeah,
You
that's
talking
my.
about That's my book. I ain't gonna lie. I love that book. I had to
As
listen
a
to that
funny.
every day dealing with these kids. Oh my gosh. Love
Yeah,
it.
that's me. I had the speech impediment, man. I had to tell you that shit.
Oh, it's the fact that majority of SOPs and SOPAs literally struggle with English.
I just need to read
It's
like your
Wrong.
it's
past like
hilarious.
assignments,
It's
like
hilarious.
papers, anything else. Just send it to us so we can proofread, so we don't have you looking crazy.
Like you gotta. It's cool. I'm not gonna hold it up. What responses did we have in our on our IG? Because
Okay,
now we're
so
gonna have
we
to send
got
all your shit for proofreading before you.
Yeah, it's the fact that y'all seen it. Y'all
She's in
seen
charge.
it in the
We don't be
chat.
looking. We had a meeting. You type it up. We don't be paying attention to none of that shit.
Bro, the comments already going crazy.
I can't wait. That's why I'm letting her go ahead and read the read.
It's the
Did
fact
we have
that
any
everybody
IG
in the
remarks?
commenting knows I can't English. It's okay though.
I'm
I
just a
don't care.
little tipsy, just a slight bit. Just a
Yeah,
slight
I ain't there
bit.
yet. I ain't there yet. I ain't there yet. I listen, sober, I do this. Okay. All right, but we got facts saying yes, depends on the child's age. We got Greg with yes, wrong is wrong and right is right. It's black and white. Leave her ignorant ass. Because he was talking about the video that we had on the post.
Oh yeah.
Um, I agree with that. Leave her ignorant ass. Your fave Spice, she said, only in ways the mom does. If she doesn't do physical, he can't either. I agree with that. Dylan says no because that is up to the parent.
Y'all don't want me to talk about this.
And that's all we have.
Fuck that.
Yeah, y'all ready? Yeah.
Oh my bad. Go ahead.
Let him go
I'm
first
pro.
for real this time.
Go
I'm
ahead,
pro.
man.
I'm pro. Motherfucker, like it depends what type of stepfather though.
I beat your
Well, wait,
ass, my
before you
nigga. I
continue,
beat
before
your
you
ass.
continue, LB, are you pro or con, or are you against it? Sorry.
The Bible say lay hands. The fuck you
Okay.
mean?
Oh,
Okay.
we in
And
accordance. Okay.
Yeah.
okay, Alicia.
I'm in pro for this one.
All right, so we all on the same page with this because
Oh, actually, I thought y'all was
if
gonna be
I
opposite. I did that.
No,
no,
because
no,
well, I was gonna let you go
absolutely
first
not.
because, like, yeah, there's
Yeah.
limitations
My
on
mom,
that. Like,
my,
there's
oh,
so many.
it don't want to take it don't want to take a step. My mom got a boyfriend now for 25 years. He beat my ass, motherfucker, within the first 4 or 5 months. I mean, like, and that motherfucker was a designer. He was a designer
Tyler,
belt
leave me
maker.
alone.
And it was
Tyler, leave me alone.
he was a designer belt maker. You ever been hit by a paddle?
Oh,
You been hit by?
Yes.
This man had customized paddles. Not those type of joints. Not the ones that.
I'm about to say,
I'm talking about
I knew what he meant.
no.
That would be so stupid.
Y'all got that.
Bro,
Me
I
on
got
that
whooped
sounds
with everything
deadly.
under the boat, bro.
This man was
That
different.
sounds
But
deadly.
I really feel like if a man is taking the responsibility to help be a provider for the woman of the house, and your mom and the woman can't literally, discipline the children that might be bigger than her, especially my mom like 5'1". Like, she ain't doing much.
Your
Once you
mom's
hit about
my height?
11, yeah, once you hit about like 11, 12, it's over with. So I'm definitely pro a man providing that level of discipline. Now, it depends what type of man he is. He has to show it through character, obviously. He has to be there throughout the time. I'm not trying to do shit, just come in, and just, rock some nigga. Like, I don't think that shit. And no punches in the face either. Don't hands throwing. This little belt whooping, I think you should be good.
I don't like you.
Because everybody on this panel got a degree from UCF.
Fuck you.
Right. Getting a double degree right now as we speak.
That's why.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you sound like my mama.
Tyler, we ain't
But-
friends.
But no,
My
we hear you,
mom,
bro.
my mom stay telling me you went to UCF and got dumber.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Your mama disrespectful.
That is crazy.
You know she is.
Yes,
you know
I
she
know.
is.
I know. Oh, now, all right. This is my thing, though. You asked this man to come into your life, And I'm gonna just say because it says stepfather. But that's why I'm talking from a man's perspective. You ask this man to come in your life to take on the responsibility of the household, to be the man of the house, to do the things that the father of your children, the man that you chose to lay the fuck down with and have kids with, declined to do. But you draw the line at him discipline the children that he's taking responsibility of. Now, I'm not saying you should have some man beating on your kids. I'm not saying the first day that y'all meet, he should, no. However, if he's taking on the father role, discipline, and that's just not physical, that's verbally and all that stuff, it's still there. But that's a conversation that should have been happening when y'all was dating before y'all decided to get into a real relationship. Let's be honest. So when you met this man and you as a single mother, it was like, oh, well, I have children and all that stuff. It should be like, okay, so what is your feelings on discipline? What are your feelings on, boom, boom, boom. How do you discipline? Because she may want to be her kid's best fucking friend. So she don't discipline. They may never been yelled at in their fucking life. So now you come in, that's not gonna work for me because I'm not gonna let you run around and do whatever you want to do. And I don't think that a whooping is warranted at every situation either. Like, I'm not one of those people because I grew up like that. We got whoopings. I don't think sometimes a conversation would suffice. But sometimes it need to escalate based on whatever the fuck going on. And you like, nah. And if you bring it in as someone as a stepmother as well, she's coming into that household to be a mother figure. She should be an authority figure in that household as well. So y'all should be on the same page of how y'all, whatever it is. And if you come into somebody that already has a family, y'all should discuss how that works before y'all decide to even move into that situation. Because if two people are now on the same way of raising children, they shouldn't be together with children.
I agree with that. Definitely.
You're not my
Speaking-
dad. That was
Fuck
I'm
your
sorry.
daddy.
That was I was waiting.
Y'all remember that song, the Stepdaddy song? You're not my dad. Shut up.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna call your mama.
I do, but I do agree though. If the father's in the picture, it does change my opinion though.
What you mean?
That's where because
Hold up.
okay. Oh, go ahead.
My discipline.
You
would
reading the
change
comments
depending-
before we get to the comments, nigga?
No. What
Disrespect.
I'm saying? What you talking about?
Oh, okay. Keep going.
No, I was saying
We
if
start
the
with
father's
father.
actually in the picture, what happened?
Wait,
No,
wait,
I
wait,
was
wait,
wait,
wait.
confused what was happening. We
I
were
was
reading
still,
the
I was still,
comments.
I was still,
going.
I was in the guest chat.
Okay,
still.
that's
One
why
of
I
the-
was confused.
when
I was
he-
like, is he gonna go or are we reading the comments? And then he
one
just
of the
cut him
comments
off.
that
I was,
one of the comments it talks about what he's about to talk about. So let's get down.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I see it now. I'm
Okay.
slow.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Stop.
let's keep it cool.
Hold on. So we're gonna go through the comments then. Like, all right, fuck
Yes,
it.
yes.
So,
No, we'll just
Hold
skip this
on. Dude, it's
one.
my last thing. You said for this nigga. What the fuck you talking about?
I don't know what the fuck you talking about. All
I
right.
don't get it.
We got
I
whiskey
don't
on his
think
cup right now.
having- I don't think having a step parent means that the original parent automatically is out the picture.
Correct.
But just discipline the child in the same way the mother does. I agree.
How
Correct.
do you have to do what I said?
No, I thought
That's
you
why
were trying
That's
to-
why we thought.
you were reading it because you was like, oh, if the father is there, that changes my thing. Because, but no,
But
like,
no, it does. For me, it real does though. Like, if
Okay.
because I ain't trying to fade nobody dad, and I'm gonna knock out your dad, and I like the bad guy. Like, I ain't trying to do all
I
that.
think a discussion should be like this is what maturity
But that's
happens.
what I say. If you talk to the man, talk to the elder.
It should be this.
If you the
If
stepfather,
first off, if you had a child with somebody and the relationship didn't work out, right, and y'all decide to separate, but y'all decide to be co-parents and do it in a healthy manner for the children, y'all should be having that conversation so when he moves on and you move on, that y'all know that, hey, these are what we're looking for, and that you respectfully have good people around your children when you're not there, if it's going to be the stepmother or the stepfather. Then when that person come into the life, y'all should still have a healthy relationship because you shouldn't give a fuck that your ex is moving on. If you jealous of him getting a new woman, that means you still like him. Just like if he's jealous of you getting a new man, that means y'all still, so y'all should be healthy and in a healthy enough co-parent relationship that the stepfather and the father should be able to communicate, hey, how you doing, boom, boom. Like,
All
have
three
that
should sit
conversation.
down.
The mother should have the conversation with the stepmother. Like, yes. And it should be really that whole understanding of, hey, you're going to be there with my kids. So I want you to know I trust that y'all run your household like we decided to run. But what's happening is you have people that don't discuss this shit, have kids, then they break
get
up,
mad.
then they don't discuss the shit with the step parents. Give the step parent now the step parents raising the kids totally different than what the parents believe as a whole. If everybody have these responsible conversations and be on the same page,
you should.
this can run very smoothly.
Because I'll be damn.
Cause I'm not finna
I-
fight.
if I had
I'm
a
not
kid-
finna fight no
if
grown
I had a
man.
kid-
Like over. Nah, y'all can have this shit.
Imagine you.
So y'all,
But
ooh, go
I think
ahead.
I think about it from the opposite direction, right? If I had a kid, and obviously I got me and the mother of the child ain't together no more, and then the kid came to my house and I saw marks on his ass or on his body, oh, I'm killing somebody. Because I would never hit. I don't plan on ever beating my kid to that level of extent because I know how it was. Like, and I feel like hitting or beating, honestly, like with the level of understanding I think our generation should be a last resort, last option. I'm not saying a little pow pow here and there, but like actual full assault, that should be a last resort. So if I'm seeing belt marks and X, Y, and Z on my kid who just came back from his mom's spot, oh, I'll fuck around and kill that man. So it's like I feel like those are the type of conversations got to be had. But I'm saying if the father was still in life or still in the active, not just like paying child support, but like active, like they see each other, or he spends weekends or months or whatever, spends summers. Hey, I'm just here to be bonus dad type shit. Hey, I ain't doing
See,
nothing
you
crazy.
not trying. Yeah, no, you just
It's
there to
just
have fun and
interesting
fuck the
though
mama.
because
You think
sometimes
you slick.
like some people have problems that they call like their step parent like mom or dad, and then that's where it gets like.
Like my stepmom know that we call her mom. My mom know we call her mom, but she know like she'll text us and be like mom number 2. Like she knows, like she know your
my
position.
mom don't do that. My mom.
But my
don't
mom
like
is
that
my
anymore.
mom. She we know what the deal is.
My
She
mom
mama.
would snap.
My stepmom would text
My
me
mom
like,
would go off if like a
My
woman
mom
said, "Oh,
don't
you can
want
call me mom."
my mom don't want. First off, we some assholes. Anybody know? Y'all know me. I'm an asshole. I'm the least of an asshole out of all of my siblings. So my mom know ain't nobody forcing us to say mama to nobody. Like trust me. So when we got to that point, it was like my brother never say that shit. My brother still be like he call her by her name, Miss. But me and my sister, like, all right, mom, love you. Whatever like that. And we know what it is, but she understands that it's mom number 2. Like, whenever she texts, like, hey, just checking in with y'all, how everything's well, love mama number 2. What it is.
That's how my
mama don't give a
my
fuck.
dad's
My mama didn't
girlfriend
want my
like
dad
that.
back. My mama,
Hey,
like, that whole
like I
situation.
say,
Like, she
My
didn't-
mom don't want
I'm telling you
nothing to
this.
do with that man.
she said, do right by my kids. That's all that matters.
My mama's had a boyfriend for 25 years. This man has never once ever been like, hey, call me dad. I call him Ray. We cool. That's my dog. I hit him up for
I don't think
birthdays
I could ever
and
call
Father's Day.
somebody like
But I'm not ever
dad.
But I'm not. I'm talking about.
I don't even call my
I met
dad
him when I was
dad.
4.
My dad was always Pops. All right, Pops.
Unless
I
you
met him when I
really
was-
play that role,
Listen.
like you were there since I was like a jit. Okay,
I was 4.
but that
I
means
met him when I was 4.
yeah.
It don't matter.
But then that
He's
means
still
also
right.
like if the parent, like the father wasn't active, because I know there's situations like that too.
Oh,
then it's like
no. Hey, listen. I grew up with no father figure. I still wouldn't call a nigga my dad.
because sometimes they be asking them to adopt
hey.
them and stuff. I see the videos like, well, would
No
you
cap.
adopt me?
I'm good off
No
that.
cap. I asked my stepdad to adopt me, but
Really?
He
things
said
ended
no.
up working out in the end.
He saw you couldn't English.
No, he
said,
actually was
nah.
gonna do it. He actually was gonna do it, but then me and my brother ended up getting too old. But my mom asked me when
You're like, nah, I'm
He said,
good.
"Hell no." She can't spell worth a damn. He said, hell no.
I'm gonna have that on my wheel. And
they
literally
were about
that.
to split, and my mom asked me and my brother, like, I'm gonna give you guys the option. Like, would you guys rather come with me or would you guys rather stay here? And we both told her we're gonna stay.
My dog
We're
said,
gonna stay.
he said, here's a piece of paper and a pen.
That's-
Write this sentence
Whoever
out.
just
Any grammar issues you can't be. I would not adopt you.
No, but the crazy thing is, my mom asked me one day. She was like, "Hey, like, why don't you ever call him like dad or pops?" And I was like, "Because his name is Chris. Like,
Right.
his
You
name is
can't force
Chris.
that
I'm
shit.
not doing
I
that."
don't even call
And
nobody
it's
like,
the fact that she would trip if, like, she heard that we would call Jill, which is my stepmom, mom or anything like that.
you want to know what's
Like,
crazy though?
she would have a canary.
A canary?
I've heard
That
someone
was
say that. That's more of
Conniption.
a
I thought it
clear.
was. But anyway,
I've
all right,
heard both.
but like, I don't even call people like big bro. Like, you know, niggas like, oh, big bro,
Bumpkin
big
ass
bro,
saying
big
is
bro. I'm like, big bro. Like, the only
never
person I
heard
say big
Frank
bro is
Mir-
actually my biological big brother. Like, everybody else be like, oh, bruh. It's just like, it's a hierarchy as a man. I'm not like, I got pops, I got my granddaddies, you know, I got my big bro. Everybody else is bruh. Like, bro, bruh, homie, brother. Like, ain't no big nothing. Like, and that's just, I don't know, that's just me. Go ahead. We have
I might call somebody big homie. I call somebody a big homie.
Mason said, and if she don't discipline her kids and let them wild out, maybe that ain't the partner for you.
Hell yeah. Women with bad kids. Your ass is just
Baby kids.
Let me explain something to you. See, this is the
Just as
misconception
bad.
that's gonna happen. No. This is it that's gonna happen. Cause there's gonna be some women that's gonna watch this and be like, my kids do it, and I still get you get niggas that come over to knock you off and go. All right?
Mm-hmm.
If you have ain't no man trying to be around them badass kids all the damn time.
Facts.
Like
Some
when you
say
have
that or grandmas.
fuck. That's why you always come over when they're at their grandma's house. Yep, you're right. But no,
The kids there? Oh, I'll see you next week.
oh man, because hey, ain't nothing like a single mom with her. She don't have her kids for the weekend. Whoa, she trying to get everything in those 2 days. Boy,
Right. Tyler
I got
said,
one.
but real talk,
Good times,
if one
good
of my
times.
mom's boyfriends puts hands on me, that's a one-way trip to the grave. You got to earn that respect and relationship of that child before you can discipline the kid.
I would never discipline a
I
woman though, or a girl. I would never do that. I feel like that's out of line, out of bounds.
oh,
Like
I just think there's
I would
levels
never
to everything.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I think that it should be like kind of like a thing of I may verbally, you know, and
can
when they're
never see
young, you
myself
may
hitting a
maybe
girl.
like a spank or something. But I get what you're saying, Mayhem. Like if it gets to that point,
can
hey,
never,
baby,
never.
we gotta go and handle that one. You know, I got Junior. I need you to go get because
Maybe I could get a little aggressive, like with the yelling.
Question.
A little loud yell. But
Mayhem. I said I got Junior, right? But if you a stepfather, how do you feel about the kid having the father's name? And
Ooh.
you gonna call him by a nickname or you call him by the daddy's name all the time?
I'll
mean,
call him by. I wouldn't have no physical attachment to the name regardless. So I feel like I can call him by his name. Whatever nickname. Honestly, I don't give a fuck.
I'll be going by
Hey,
nickname.
what's his name? Daryl? Hey, if you Daryl Jr., DJ, well, I don't give a fuck. Like,
My stepdad called,
Deuce.
my stepdad called
What up, Deuce?
by
Come on, Deuce. Let's
DJ
go.
or by his name.
That nigga
Hey,
don't pay
that
no
was
rent in this
cool.
house. That nigga don't
Hey.
get no motherfucking name. Nah, I'm playing.
if that was cool, I'd be like, hey, I fuck easy. If that was piece of shit, hey, fuck your daddy, and tell him I said it.
First off, fuck your daddy in the clicky clan. All right.
Yes, especially if he is raising the child in the same household. It's a difference between being the boyfriend and the stepfather.
I
Yeah, but
think
once
years
you in
make
that house,
no.
once you in
I
that
think years make a
household-
difference. I think years ain't
Yes.
make a difference.
absolutely. I
Well,
feel
That
like
title
if
don't
you've
make a
been in the
difference.
picture-
I'm
if
I'm
you've
not
been
finna
in the
lie to
picture
you.
for an X amount of time and you've built that relationship, that respect and bond with that child, and you also help take care of that child, boyfriend or actual stepfather with a ring on your finger, you should be disciplining that child. Now, there's different ways to discipline a child, and that's where like it gets misconstrued because when people see the word discipline, they think beating a child,
Beating.
especially in the Black community. Like, because we know we gonna lay some hands. I'm sorry, you gonna get your ass beat. But my stepdad has never put his hands on me, and
Yeah.
This nigga
but
is
he
so-
sits down and he has conversations with me. He'll talk with me and he'll
I'm
be
gonna
like,
stop posting
he'll
these
make
damn
me
comments.
he makes me point out my wrongs and then
See,
sits
mama's
there and
wild.
tries to figure out how we gonna make it right.
Mhm. I used to watch Teen Mom and swore I was gonna be Bentley's stepdad. Macy was fun as fuck. Macy was my favorite. She's always been my favorite
I
Teen
never
Mom.
seen it.
It's
Google
great.
this
I'm a
shit.
Teen Mom OG.
Why
I've been
is he
watching
Mason?
it.
Who was Mason?
I don't know why he likes
Let
it.
me see what she look like.
Now Bentley's dad terrible, but his stepdad is great. I
Oh,
was
y'all
watching
keep
that.
talking. I'm just Googling some shit.
We got to put up the next comment.
Oh.
You gotta see
Right.
what Mace look. You gotta see what
Like,
Mace look
hello?
like.
I'm like,
Oh,
because I'm
Google
finna clown
Mason.
his ass. I'm finna clown his ass. He want to talk shit. We finna see.
Imagine raising a child, paying for his stuff, and he doesn't respect you. Oh, nah. Yeah, that's
I'm
crazy.
not raising that child. I'm not buying nothing for that child. That child
Back to
isn't
school
mine.
shopping.
She got it. I can't discipline him. He can't respect me, or she can't respect me. No, you got it. You
What if
got it.
y'all live in the same house? Like,
Handle your kid. This
That's
is
what you
the
talking
reason.
about, bro? Nah, bro. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it.
This is
I
the
had
reason
to
why I
Google that
have
shit.
my own
You got
house.
it.
You think I'm finna get rid of my house when I decide to move in with another? No.
Bro. But this is the thing, though. Stepfathers deal with this shit. I think step parents deal with this. Is mostly stepfathers, because you come in there, you paying for all this shit. The kids don't respect you, and the mother don't respect you enough to correct the kids from respecting you. Because when you try to check the kids, they say, you don't talk to my kids like that. It's our kids when it's time to pay for shit. But it's your kids when you mad. Check that shit. That's why a lot of dudes are saying, I'm not going to be a stepfather.
The problem with my dynamic was
gang. Hello.
my mom, my stepdad would check my mom when she was checking me because of how she was checking me. So it would always start a conflict.
See? Yeah, see?
Yeah,
All
my
right.
dad-
We on the same page.
Yeah. I think that's not a good look at all.
It's
Like I've gotten yelled at, but not.
But I've seen this shit happen when your father, especially for a girl, usually don't have to even touch the girl. His look, his words, like him saying stop. Usually, you get me? It's the mom that's gonna get some back shit.
enough.
That was the opposite. My dad
See,
could.
you
My
want
dad
all
had
the
to
My
smoke.
dad
beat
was
me.
scary.
My dad
was
had to
scary.
beat me because the
Nah.
one thing I was afraid of was his hand.
If I have a daughter, when it comes to whooping, like physically disciplining my daughter, I'm tagging. It's a tag team event. I'm tagging her mom.
Yeah.
Tag. You're
Oh,
in.
yes.
Go
Most
get
definitely.
that. And I'm in the background like,
never-
yeah, nigga, yeah. You know.
I never got beaten by my dad when my
Whoop
mom
that
wasn't.
trick. Whoop
My
that.
dad
No, too
always
soon? No.
disciplined me in front of my mom. Like he never did it without my mom's presence.
Oh, I get
Like
you,
if my mom wasn't there, then he'll talk to me and be like, we're gonna have a talk about this when your mom get home. But I knew that meant you're gonna get your ass beat when your mom get home. And so I would have to prepare for that hand because he had some heavy hands.
You just gotta do a bunch of good shit before they get home. That's all.
Where I come,
You gotta
they
clean
come
up.
home,
You gotta clean up the whole
clean,
house.
mom been swept their mop, homework already done.
That's how you.
I'm
Parents knew you did some shit before they even got to the voicemail. Before they even got to the voicemail, they knew you did some shit when they come home and the whole house clean. The whole fucking house. Beep. Hi, Miss Crummel. This is blah 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 from.
That shit was deleted the moment I got home.
I'm finna tell you like this. This is before I knew how to get in there. I learned how to forge my mom's signature by the age of 14. I learned how to get into the note because I started realizing she gonna use the same passcodes for everything. So I knew the passcodes. That shit was deleted.
Oh my god, they're so bad with that.
What?
The pin to the debit card. The pin to the debit card with the same pin for everything else.
Or they use the same 3 pins as passwords for everything.
Yep.
Once I figure out the direct TV passcode to start watching
if you got a favorite
Cinemax,
number,
I got everything.
Whatever your mom's favorite number is, you just put it 4 times. Put that 4 times.
Sometimes it'll even be like your name and then like 2 numbers or whatever.
Or it's somebody's birthday. It's all her kids' birthdays. Like, oh man, my mama, she was like, "How you know how to do this, Mom? I've been getting it. I had detention for 3 years, and she never knew because you have to sign them shits."
Facts. The little end of the paper, yeah.
What? I knew make the big A. Scribble.
My nigga.
Big
my
C.
Nigga. What's your mom name?
Like, I'm not gonna say it all on here, but
Oh,
we
man.
good.
Like,
It's
this
the
is
internet.
my nigga.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, that's all you're gonna get.
You got a
We know
fake
the
name?
last name.
You think you know the last name. All right, so
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah.
But my mom
that's
made
crazy.
that. She from the era though where she had the big cursive A, right? the big cursive.
Oh yeah, they all put that big ass. like,
My mom was
you know
the
the
same way.
crazy
She had the
thing
big ass.
is-
That big ass. I
it's
could
like
never
a
do
Brothers Grimm book. You know, in the Brothers Grimm, that first letter is always that huge half of the damn King James Version Bible letter.
The
it.
crazy
I could
thing
never.
was
I could never do it. I could never get
I
mine right.
learned cursive, and then I started doing my signature, and it just so happened that me and my mom have almost identical signatures. So
Well,
I
help.
never even had to learn how she did hers. I just had to
What
sign
else is
mine.
it?
What helped was that my mom and my dad first names both started with an A, so I was good. I was good.
Oh, I got
Alright.
older sister.
I never had
I was good with that.
never had
Oh.
to sign my dad's name.
My sister was
so.
forging shit early on. She was signing them first, and then when I learned how to do them, I didn't have to ask her no more because she used to bribe me like, "Oh, give me $1, I do it." You know. All right.
That is 25 cents. Y'all
Ashtay.
rich.
I was never a bad child, but while in my stepdad's presence, he was allowed to discipline me and my siblings if needed. Mason said, "Nah, I hated disappointing my dad. I was a good kid off the strength of not wanting to disappoint." Yeah, I felt that one.
Aww.
That's how I felt.
I want a daughter like that. You get me? I don't want a daughter that because y'all get too smart too soon. Women, y'all get around
my
the
dad
age
kicked
9 and get smart as shit out of nowhere. And y'all, with great power comes great responsibilities. Y'all motherfuckers be learning how to sneak out the house, and a lot of parents. I need a daughter that's scared to disappoint me. And live.
Ashley said, "My dad's look still affects me to this day, even at 26."
Boy, it affects me too.
Damn.
It affects me too. But you know, at the same time, I remember he not my daddy, and I cuss his behind out. Me and her daddy have gotten into it like real bad.
Oh, you talking about her father? Oh, okay. I
Yeah.
was talking about your father. I'm gonna say, how the fuck?
Oh no, me and my dad, I just once he like kind of separated from the picture, we no longer was going to his house every other weekend. I just pretty much kind of separated myself from him. It wasn't until I got older that I realized I could actually talk to my dad because I sat down and had a talk with him and I was like, look, your opinion matters, but it don't matter to the point where I'm gonna make my decision based off of your opinion.
This woman's logic for you. Your opinion matters, but it doesn't.
That's perfect.
Houseway. And for
Like-
women, it all made sense. Every woman was like, yeah, I get it.
Like I care for what you have to say because you're my father at the end of the day, but you weren't there.
I honestly, when I meet a young lady and I'm talking to her and all this stuff, I ask about the relationship with their father. Because if you didn't listen to your father, you're not gonna listen to me.
I listened to him when he showed me that.
And it's not to say that I'm coming in to be your father. Yeah, I'm gonna be your big daddy. But it's just the fact of, have you had to listen to a male figure tell you what to do or guide you, lead you? Let's just say that, lead you. And if you never had a male figure lead you ever in your life, when I'm supposed to do my job as the man of the household and lead this household, are you able to be led? If you're gonna fight me on every twist and turn, then you can fight somebody else. So. But yeah, and you fucking that Kit Kat up. Give me a break.
good.
Give me a break. Break me
I don't
off a
sat
piece of
here-
that. You can tell I'm a fat kid. I know all the old commercials for all the food. I know
Damn.
all of them. Name it. We can do it. Nah, all right.
Butterfinger.
Butterfinger. Better not put a finger on my Butterfinger. That was the Bart shit. Yeah, we're not finna do this. Not finna do this. Not finna do this. Not finna do this. All right, so we gonna go ahead because I know man, I'm finna start clowning. We are not finna do this, and we don't need Cool J jumping in the comment section talking shit. So we're gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap this thing on up. We only made it through 2 topics. That means we did good. We did real good because that means that
It was a good week this week. It was
yeah, the
definitely
society
good.
was talking shit. They with us. We in this shit. And as always, I want to give a shout out to everybody that tuned in. So let's go through this. We got Ashtay, we got Miss Mason, we got OG Sentley, we got Cool J. Shout out to Tyler. I know I saw Facts in here earlier, right?
Yeah, facts.
It was going in. Yeah. We got Facts. Shout out to Facts jumping in here. We appreciate everybody that follow us on the IG, that says stuff on the IG. Shout out to the people that walked into Vanilla House. And
Yeah, they all
during
watching
middle
in
of
the living
show.
room.
I was finna say something, but I'm not gonna say it. All right. But we're gonna go to get out of here. Any final thoughts? We're gonna start with Vanilla. Final thoughts.
Yeah, I got nothing.
I'm gonna go on
I'm right with her.
Amazon and look for some Hooked on Phonics books, some retro and Hooked on Phonics books. Send those
The
over.
crazy part is I literally went to school for this. I know that there's
You
23
work with kids for this.
it's 23 different ways to pronounce a vowel sound.
And you don't
I
do
know-
none of them.
I don't do
Found a
none of
20
this shit.
She found a 24th.
24th. All right.
Oh,
What about you,
God.
Mayhem? Any last words?
Thank God it's my fucking Friday. I'll tell you that much.
That part.
Chilling.
Well, I mean, granted, this been my whole week off, but I digress.
What about you, Alicia? Any last words?
Stay true to yourselves. Don't know what you're doing if you got
Inspiration ass.
people with kids. And I got nothing. This was like a decent one. Like, listen, if you got kids, just know what you're getting yourself into. There you go.
Stepdaddy season. Go crazy.
Shit in me. Shit in me. Oh,
I would be paying stepmama. Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all when we.
oh, you wait till we get off air. I'm finna tell y'all, if y'all get, we're gonna really start this. I think we're gonna start in 2024. We're gonna do the VX after hours. Cause y'all don't get to see the stuff that go on pre-show and post-show. And when I tell you post-show and pre-show, Alicia and Vanilla be talking some real shit. They get on the show and be all,
It really be you, LB. It's the funny part. It really be LB. Like,
It's really you.
Wow.
oh no, I tell my stories. I can't tell my stories on the air. Like, no face, no case.
Right.
But I
LB
never
story
release
time.
names. Never
We
release
need
names.
LB story time. I need to
Oh
get saved.
man! But I am working on multiple new shows we're gonna be doing through Twitch. So we're gonna have the fellowship coming up with the fellas. We're gonna have the wrap up.
We need
which-
another girls' day. Well, girls' night.
Shit, y'all
Need
let me
some
know when y'all
guests
have the
wanna be
girls lined
released
up. Me and Mayhem will take a day off. Shit, you don't gotta tell us twice. Until then, we're gonna get up out of here. Once again, thank you everybody for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow us on social media, on IG Vibe Society. If you like the show, like, comment, subscribe. But also hit us on the Cash App, $Vibe Society. Support the show. Keep us going. This shit ain't free, but the shit is fun. We do this for y'all, and we appreciate y'all support. Until next time, I go by the name LB Easy, aka Passport Poppy. Here, my bro Mayhem. The beautiful Vanilla, the beautiful Alicia, and this was Vibe Society. Yeah, babe.